How's it going, everybody? This is the Stimulus Check Hub here to give you your daily stimulus check and unemployment benefits updates and the latest information. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. A like and a comment are always appreciated. Also, if you wouldn't mind sharing this with your friends and family, because I'm sure they would also like the most up-to-date information on their stimulus checks and unemployment benefits available anywhere on YouTube, which is what I try to provide here on this channel.
A new bill has been introduced to the House of Representatives to help lower the price of prescription drugs. While many were worried about Christmas and high prices to heat their home this winter, lawmakers quietly voted to not lower the price of prescription drugs unless it could be a part of Biden's Build Back Better bill. Each year, CMS releases a budget for Medicaid and Medicare and what they will change as far as coverage or dropped coverage. With one change of the language and the full weight of the United States government, the price of prescription drugs could have come down substantially for those on Medicaid and Medicare, but they decided, let's just leave it alone. Now, Republican Rodney Davis of Illinois and Democrat Donald McEachin from Virginia have put forward Bill H.R. 5808 to revamp the CMS annual plan to include lowering the price of prescription drugs. I'll monitor this one for my community, but I have to say, when I read stuff like this, it makes me pretty angry. Lawmakers had a chance to help people, but preferred to have it in a bigger bill so they could brag about it or drag the opposing party through the mud over it. It's never about the people when everything these lawmakers do should be about the people. Anyway, sorry to rant. I just know that many in my community would benefit from lower drug prices, so hopefully this standalone bill will move forward and be voted upon. The White House and CBS News were caught in a bald-faced lie yesterday. CBS News started putting out content that high inflation and high gas prices were Russia's fault and not Joe Biden's fault. However, we aren't dumb. This conflict, though brewing for about 10 days now, really just started yesterday. So how could higher grocery prices, higher car prices, higher rent prices, and higher gas prices be Russia and Ukraine's fault? Isn't it that they're trying to cover for failed policy and gaslight the American people? Like, hello, do you guys think we're dumb? I mean, it's insane. We know what's going on, so quit trying to cover up and blame it on Russia. This Russia story is new. Inflation has been kicking our butt for months, and you're not doing much about it. Well, I'll let you know that people on Twitter let CBS News know they were in the wrong. On Twitter, this announcement got 23,000 negative comments and only 3,000 likes. Now, whenever a post gets more comments than likes, your BS detector should go off. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's no wonder people don't trust the media when they put out lies like this. Let me know in the comments, is this gaslighting while trying to plant a lie in our minds? Or am I just seeing this wrong? Let me know in the comments. Speaking of the news, a CNN news anchor said yesterday that Americans need to stop calling President Biden a weak president, and absolutely shouldn't be writing this on Twitter because Vladimir Putin might see it and might make himself feel more powerful. What? Putin is former KGB and has intel and spies all over the world. And this lady thinks he's formulating his opinion about Joe Biden based on Twitter? You guys, I can't make this stuff up. It's absolutely insane. The United States and NATO have officially recognized entering Ukraine as a Russian invasion. In the last 24 hours, Russia has called for all of their diplomats to exit Ukraine and return home. At the same time, the president of Ukraine issued a warning that all Ukrainian citizens should leave Russia immediately because if things escalate, they cannot guarantee their safety. President Biden is attempting to show strength and announced he will join NATO allies in placing sanctions. Biden praised Germany for closing the Russia Nord Stream 2 pipeline. However, within an hour of this announcement of praise, Germany publicly said, "We can't technically close it, but we can try and slow it down." Germany is now realizing just how much they depend on Russia for energy, and this isn't a good thing. Germany's head of energy issued a warning to German citizens to prepare for big jumps in energy prices. Former Democrat presidential candidate Tulsi Gabbard said sanctioning Russia will do nothing and will ultimately hurt the American people with higher energy prices. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said Democrats need to immediately begin working on standalone stimulus bills. She said she is hearing lawmakers say they don't want to renew the child tax credit monthly check program because they had heard parents were using the money for drugs. She said these are rumors, and now close to 4 million American children have fallen back into poverty. She said parents would get this money regardless. So why not give them the help month to month with food, clothing, and shelter? She said Joe Biden and Joe Manchin are the main reason the country is falling apart. Their unwillingness to pass a bill that helps people is disgusting. Senator Rick Scott of Florida said when Republicans take back Congress, the first move should be to impose term limits in the House and over in the Senate. Scott said it's obvious the U.S. government has become dysfunctional. Much of this has to do with career politicians making millions by being bought by large corporations. Scott said the longer you are in Congress, the more corrupt and bought you become. Scott acknowledged this problem occurs within his own Republican Party as well as in the Democrat Party. A few days ago, Biden and the White House were saying the president is using every available tool to lower the price of gas. Now the White House and president keep saying the price of gas is going to rise because of Russia. Wouldn't it be nice if they just chose a talking point and actually stuck to it and worked to make it happen? All this flip-flop is very, very confusing and frustrating. It was revealed today that many major U.S. banks have been quietly investing upwards of $1.5 trillion in coal over the last few years, while telling the American public they want the United States to become green. 1.5 trillion is a huge number, and it looks like they called it right because rising energy prices is sure to have coal coming back online as a major energy source here in the United States. Regarding the trucker convoy in the United States, the truckers started their journey to D.C. today. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin said he is ready and has ordered the National Guard to be on high alert. Several lawmakers are urging President Biden to meet with the truckers to avoid shutdowns and slowdowns. They say it will look like strength to give them someone to speak with and will help Biden avoid looking weak like Justin Trudeau of Canada when he ran and hid from his own citizens.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. A like and a comment are always appreciated. Also, if you wouldn't mind sharing this with your friends and family, because I'm sure they would also like the most up-to-date information on their stimulus checks and unemployment benefits available anywhere on YouTube. Have a good one.